Something that's been kind of up for me lately is, all the people that have come and gone out of my life and kind of missing them, most of them anyway. And I have found myself lately ending up in places and going to places that triggers some memory of someone that I've known who had some importance in my life that just isn't there anymore. And it came kind of a highlight because on the radio came the Beatles song that John Lennon sings called My Life. And he talks about uh, places that he's been, and some of them have changed, and some for the better, and some for not. He talks about the people that have been in his life, and that some are living and some are dead, and how he loved them all. And it was kind of timely to hear that because it made me think of a lot of people, starting with, my two daughters who are living kind of far away. And as much as I'm thankful for social media that we have today because we can see each other and send messages and talk back and forth face to face, and I still sometimes miss being right there with them. But as we get into this 70 age era, there are a lot of people who have probably been important in your life, I know in mine, who are just not around anymore. And some of them are dead, and some of them are living. Going on a little nostalgic trip to recall some of those people, some of the warm memories of those people who have come and gone out of my life. I know in the song he mentions that he will think of them often, and I think you do. Everybody does. I know I do. Think of them fondly and remembering some highlights and some moments. In some cases, realizing that they're just not there anymore. They have departed the planet and are off to bigger and better things, and yet their presence is missing. Sometimes it warms the heart to stop and think of the meaning some of these people had, and at the same time thinking, oh yeah, there's another person that's gone. I miss them. There are many people who have disappeared because of distance and time. Some who come to remembrance because of different things that trigger the memory of that person, perhaps a place or an activity, whatever that might be. How about you? Do you find yourself at this age often reminiscing and perhaps missing, and at the same time still loving so many people that aren't there anymore just to give a hug to? So, this shorter little video is just my way of hugging all those people. It's unfortunate that so many people seem to go away due to time and distance. Perhaps at some level that's a natural progression of people coming in and out of your lives and offering something important while they're there. And then rightly, your lives go in separate directions and you don't see that person, maybe not very often and maybe not anymore. Nostalgical trip today, thinking of, for the most part, those who have been so important to me in my life, and they're just not in form on the planet anymore. I don't think there's anything wrong with remembering those people and taking a moment to be thankful for what they offered to me in my life. A positive feeling of thankfulness for what it was they offered. Maybe some of that is true for you as well. Maybe that's something to think about. And it doesn't have to be, a depressing downer kind of thing. It can be actually uplifting to remember we're in love and in thanksgiving for some of those special, special people who are not there anymore.